Yes, sir. Mullet time.
Yeah.
All right, dog. I'm just gonna tell you, he's gonna look good. All right.
Alright, let's see. Listen or not, Jenny?
So you're just coming off of waking up.
Yeah.
Do you always take a nap after work?
Well, I mean, okay, because I sleep 4 hours every night.
Oh gosh,
Yeah.
it's disgusting.
I go to sleep 12:30, 4:30. And then I fucking go to work and I'm all tired after work. And I always try to make it at least a 2-hour nap, but it ends up being like a 4-hour nap.
Sheesh.
Hey, fucking terrible schedule.
And when you sleep the 4 hours, like, and you wake up in the morning, what does it feel like for you?
Fucking shitty. Especially if I don't shower.
Oh, you don't shower?
Sometimes, right? What the fuck? I know there's times where you fucking you go to work without showering.
I can't do that. I need a wake up shower. I need a midday shower.
See, you're the type fucking you're the type that like can't go anywhere without showering. See, I'm usually that way, but with work it's a little different because I have to carpool with Adam, you know. But if it was up to me, I'd be late. Fucking,
The thing is, I grew up a fat boy, so I'm used to sweating all the time.
Yeah.
So I have to shower, and now it's just I'm not as fat, but I still need that shower. You know what I'm saying? So, what are you gonna do? It happens.
It happens. That's the best way to explain it. That's the best answer to anything.
You got me saying that, and I don't like that.
Nah, I'm gonna be honest. I think I'm scared I started a problem with that. Cause now everyone around me just it happens. Like, you know, they tell some shit. They're like, oh, it happened.
That's the thing, man. You're gonna learn that it causes, ripple effects. You
Yeah,
gotta be
but-
careful with your words.
I didn't think it was gonna like grow as big as it did. And the thing is, it's not even like crazy big, but just like with everyone around me that I know, everyone just
Well, that's how things start, though. They grow in circles.
yeah.
You could be starting revolutions, but now you got people saying it happens. So
It happens. It's
it happens.
just fucking got into a car accident. It happens.
Did you see the car chase that happened the other day?
No, but I did hear it. The helicopters and all that.
Was it right next to you?
Yeah.
Or
I heard
close, I should say?
Yeah. I was like, oh shit.
I was talking about that earlier with another client, and he was saying that the dude walked in with like a knife or something into the house, and he was like pretending not to know, or like he was like being irrational or whatever. But what he was really doing was like inching towards them, and then he got the keys and he took off with the car or something like that. Sheesh.
So he stole it from someone's house.
Yeah. Imagine you're watching like this live coverage on TV. They're like, oh, they're looking for somebody. You can hear the helicopters, and then boom, you're watching the TV, and the back door opens, and it's the guy that you're watching.
Oh, that is fucking crazy.
What would you do?
I would be speechless. I was like, what the fuck? My house out of all houses? You ain't got that nice of cars, son of a bitch.
Come on, man. You gonna take my Kia Hyundai?
I don't even have a car. What is your problem?
That guy needs help, dude.
Yeah. I didn't know he stole it from someone's house.
That's.
So they were chasing him prior.
Listen, I'm not CNN, so I don't know the full story, but that's what I heard. All right. I heard that that guy, after he got the car, he plowed into two people, and one of the it's not funny, but it is. One of the people that he plowed into was like an 18-year-old kid. Can you imagine? Just like your first month driving, and then you end up on the news. I was going to Wendy's to get my biggie bag, and what do you know? Some guy just runs into me.
In high school, did you have your license?
Nah, I was a late bloomer. I got mine like mid-18.
I didn't want to go through the whole the whole driver's permit. But then once I turned 18, I got lazy and I fucking lagged it.
It happens.
Yeah, and then fucking, alright, so then I take my test on my 18th birthday. Right? And I was like, alright, if I fucking pass it today, technically I got it while I was 18, right? Well, I think it was the 15th. It was the day before my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So then I was like, if I pass it today, technically I got it at 18, you know, so I can still say I got my license at 18, which is like, cool. And I fucking drive into Keep Clear like a dumbass, and I fail that shit. And then like it sucked even more when the fucking driver instructor just like, you did everything else correctly, you just at Keep Clear, it was like critical or some shit like that.
It was like the main thing of the test.
Yeah, and it was like automatic fail, and I was like,
I'm gonna be honest with you. I failed the written portion like 4 times.
oh.
I passed it on my birthday, but my mom had to pay for me because my dad was like, "That's it, you messed up." And she's like, "Here's your birthday gift," and I passed it by like 1.
Oh, that's fucking tight. Yeah, no, did you do it on paper?
I did.
Yeah, paper was a lot easier than computer.
Back in the 1800s when I took mine, yeah. It was,
fuck it. You know, I failed it, I think, like twice. One time, I like...
You failed the paper twice?
Yeah, the paper twice. I fucking, like, one morning, I just got, like... It was, like, one day I got real, confident. I was like, fuck it. And then I got humbled then. Like,
then you learned your lesson?
Yeah, I was like, alright, yeah. Because everyone around me, right, they were saying, oh, it's common sense. It's common sense.
Yeah.
You don't need to study shit. Like, fucking, if you, like, get the, like, gist of driving, you'll understand that shit. And then I take the test, and they're talking about lines and shit, and I'm like... Fuck.
Everybody says it's common until they ask you what's the speed limit in an alley, and you're like, why would I know that? I mean, obviously you should have read the book, which I didn't, but because I thought it was common sense, but I guess not.
Far from it.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Life goes on.
I can't really trust people with that shit.
So what's your plan now that you have your driver's license? You did pass, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I passed fucking back when I was like...
Let me drop you the mic.
No, I'm sorry.
Here we go.
You don't...
Don't start getting crazy, right?
I'm trying not to.
These rookies. Yeah. Anyways. So what's your car situation? What are you gonna do?
Car situation as of right now, I'm saving up. I'm not sure if I'm gonna fix up my dad's old truck or I'm just gonna...
What kind of truck is it?
It's an old Silverado. It's like 2003. Yeah, 2003 Silverado.
What's wrong with it?
Well, it has to pass like smog and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's easy though.
Yeah. So I have to like figure that out. Yeah. As of right now, that's kind of my thing. I'm trying to get out of the school district, but I don't want to work another job. So it's like, yeah.
That's the story of my life, bro.
Yeah.
It's a good job.
It's
just like...
I was realizing now, I was like, it's true what people say here is, fucking, if you were anywhere else, I would be getting in so much trouble for the shit that I do.
You would be fired by now.
Yeah.
That's just the reality. I mean, I came from working a bunch of like dead-end jobs, so...
Yeah.
Like, I try to remind myself every time I start feeling like that, like, I hate this place, blah, blah, blah. It's too cold in here. And I was like, dude, I was doing the work of 3 people for like $14. Could be worse.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. When I used to work at McDonald's, that was like my first job. Fucking A, bro.
What'd they have you do?
I wasn't even allowed to clean the oven yet. I think you have to be like 18 or some shit like that. I think you have to be 18 and I already had been there a year, right?
Wait, what?
Yeah, in order to clean the oven.
So essentially you had to work in high school.
Yeah, well I was already out of high school. I graduated at 17.
No, but you have to be 18 with a year of experience. So you had to work there since you were in high school.
Yeah. It was something like that. I'm not sure. But
for you.
Yeah, and everybody was just like, you should do something about that. They shouldn't be doing that to you. And I was young, so I was like, fucking, I don't care, you know?
I don't care. This isn't my career.
But I used to clean the grills every day.
You didn't like it or what?
No, hell no.
Why not?
Because it fucking sucked. That job sucked so much.
Why that job out of everything you could have applied for?
It was closest to me, and the fucking, like, so that way I didn't have to ask for rides and shit, you know? It's only up the street from my house.
Okay.
So I should just walk it, you know?
It was a practical.
Yeah.
All right.
That way, you know?
I dig it. All right.
Damn, I remember with that job, that's where, like, I broke, you know? One day, they pissed me off. I forgot over what, but I was just like, why the fuck am I here? You know? And then I put in my 2 weeks, right? I put in my 2 weeks, and then the day after I called out, so they thought I just quit, right? So then I show up the day after I call out, right? And they're just like, we thought you quit. They're like, we already fucking, you know? And I was like, I was already walking out. She's like, wait, hold on. And I worked that one last day, and after that, I never showed up again. She was mad as fuck.
So they gave you another chance, and you said, nah,
yeah.
son, I'm out. Let's make this for real.
Yeah.
So did you tell them you quit, or you just never came back?
I just never came back. The only thing I did come back for was my last check.
How much was the check? Do you remember?
It was like fucking dog shit. You know,
Probably like $100 maybe.
Yeah, something like that.
Before taxes.
She was giving me nothing but attitude and shit.
You broke her heart, dude. She was counting on you to be the next Ronald in training.
Yeah, no, cause when I did put in my 2 weeks, and I remember that shit, like everyone in the kitchen, I guess, was just like, "What, your 2 weeks? You're leaving? Where are you going? Yada yada yada." And I was just like, wherever the wind takes me, because I really didn't have a plan. I didn't have a plan at all. I was just like, fuck.
Listen, what's with all the questions, right?
Yeah.
I'm just not gonna be here. Don't worry about it.
And
let me see.
She told me, she was like, this is not gonna happen. You're not gonna quit.
What?
And I was like, what the fuck?
She's trying to keep you forcing against your will, or keep you working.
It's because I used to go above and beyond. I will admit that. And that was another thing that I did realize from that job is, fucking, you can go above and beyond at a job, but the person right next to you is getting paid the same, you know. So why put in that much effort, you know?
I think it's a good thing to go a little bit more above and beyond, but I don't think, me personally, I don't think it's kind of worth it for jobs that, you know, don't reward it, you know?
Yeah.
But the thing is, for me, like, I try to do my best, but I'm not going to be, like, you know, a slave to, I don't know, that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Like, I try to work that I know that that I'm doing what I can, you know, like I'm not like the other people chilling in the bathroom for 45 minutes, like I'm actually working.
Right? The warehouse?
Like for me, like I try to keep it to what the Bible says, so like work unto like the Lord. So what that means is just like you're not working for like your supervisors, like you're working like so God sees you, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I try to keep it like that. Of course, I'm not perfect. I do fail. I do get tired. I do get... Like, lately, that's been a struggle for me. Where it's like, dude, I don't even want to be here. But then I got to get out of that mindset because not only does it affect me, it affects other people around me. You know what I mean? So it's like, I can't be that negative Nelly.
Yeah,
But what are you going to do? It happens.
It happens, you know? You can't argue with it. It's going to happen. So why fucking, you know, stress about it?
So have you figured out... Wait, you just turned 21, right?
Yeah, I just turned 21, yeah.
Happy belated, dog.
Thank you.
How do you feel being 21?
I mean, cool, I guess, you know? It's cool getting celebrated and shit by... I had like 3 birthday celebrations.
Alright, walk me through them.
Okay, first one was just like a dinner. That was on my actual birthday. We went to, like, I forgot what the fucking place was called. So. Yeah, we went. Yeah, it was a good time. It was like a restaurant, but also a club at the same time. It was cool. It was real cool.
Was it Chuck E. Cheese?
Something like that, yeah.
John's Incredible?
Yeah, it was John's Incredible.
Was it really?
No.
I was gonna say, dude, the peanut butter pizza.
It's called like a pescador or something like that. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The Downey one.
I think. Yeah.
It's like a bar slash. That place is alright.
It's cool, you know.
Yeah, it's cool.
But we went there, had a good time. I was getting free shots all night.
Were you?
Yeah. Getting free shots, and then
But you're not a big drinker, so how did that treat you?
I mean, treated me good, you know. I just I hate getting all sweaty and shit. So then
all hot.
Yeah, that was the first one, and then the one after is we went to Escape.
Sheesh.
Went to Escape, and that was real fun.
I know you went hard in Escape too.
Yeah.
Do you remember any of it?
Yeah. Kinda.
Okay, what was the best part of the night for you? Like, walk me through. Because the last rave I went to was like in 2009, so.
The best part of the night.
Or like, to you, like, what made it a fun night in your eyes? You know, you could be as graphic as you want, or you could be as...
Because usually, you know how it is when you have like a friend group, there's always like there's always those people that, oh, fucking, I don't know if I'm going to go, I don't know if I'm going to make it, yada, yada, yada. With this one, since, and I did use it, like, I guess, I used it, I was just like, you have to come because it's my birthday celebration. I told that to
so you guilted them into it.
Yeah, you know, I guilt tripped them.
We've been friends since kindergarten.
Yeah, you're fucking, and you're really going to miss out on my 21st, you know? So
I went to yours.
Exactly, you know? And fucking everybody agreed. Like, everybody agreed.
Who was giving you the most flack? Like, I don't want to go. My girl's not going to let me. My mom took my car away. Like, who was that? There's always one.
Fucking. See, surprisingly, I would have someone, like, usually. Mm-hmm. But this time around, no, everyone, like, it didn't take a crazy amount of convincing. My friend Jerry, he's one of those, like, at the beginning, he's like, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. Because he, like, I guess he doesn't like crowds and shit, but he does perfectly fine, you know? And, but, like maybe about 2 weeks beforehand or a couple weeks beforehand,
got it.
We just left another rig, control room. And we were sauced and shit, and I was just like, please go to fucking Escape.
So you caught him when he was weak.
Yeah,
I see you.
Yeah.
I see your game plan.
He even said that shit. He was like, you're taking advantage of me while I'm intoxicated. And I was just like...
Is there any other way?
Yeah, like it had to happen.
Happens.
And he went and he had a great time.
You see, I don't know why people just like are scared to go and take a chance.
Like,
what's the worst that's gonna happen? You have the
have
best night of your life.
Yeah, exactly. You're gonna have fun.
What was the worst part, or not even worst, but like you're like, I could have did without that.
Like, of the 2 nights.
So you went twice. There was a 2-night event, right?
2-night event, yeah.
At the
Knowledge Center.
Knowledge Center.
But I'm kind of getting tired of the Knowledge Center. I don't think I want to start traveling. I want to go like San Francisco.
Have you ever seen like like the ones in Europe? Yeah. Would you ever want to go to the ones in Europe?
Yeah. Looking like Tomorrowland and shit. Yeah. One day, you know.
I don't know, man. You might come back in a body bag.
Fuck it, it happened.
I went out like a champ.
Yeah. Yeah, no, see those like in Amsterdam, just all over. I wanna go experience it. See how they are. I just wanna start traveling in general. Mm-hmm.
What are your top 3 destinations to travel? Destinations.
My bad.
I know, it's a hard word.
Damn, so funny. I wanna go Tokyo.
Tokyo, okay.
Yeah.
What's over there for you?
it just looks so lively. You know, something's always happening. I like cluttered places. I don't know what it is.
You like the crowd life?
Yeah, like New York's another one. I want New York so bad. New York is like, yeah, definitely my top 3.
Okay.
Just because I love the way, like,
There's crowds, you were saying?
Crowds, it looks, the way that people talk and shit, like, it's just great.
New Yorker, go get a slice.
Yeah, shit like that, you know, like, Central Park just seems so tight just to walk, you know? Like, like, if I like it enough, I'll probably move to New York.
Really?
Hell yeah.
Alright, I see you.
And then my last one, probably like China.
China.
Yeah, hell yeah. Because it looks so, like, green, you know?
Like bringing?
Like green and shit. Yeah, you ever seen it when it looks like all, like, foggy and shit? It looks so dope.
I don't know about that one, Papa.
Really?
I'll take your word on it.
You wouldn't want to go to China?
I wouldn't mind visiting.
Like, you know, just on like some, shits and giggles video?
Yeah. I'd take a chance. Why not?
Okay.
We're over here about talking about taking chances, right?
Exactly.
You see, I've been to... Sorry, my bad, man. Cut your ears.
Oh.
I've been to Germany, I've been to Belgium, and I've been Mexico, and I think that's it internationally.
I've been to Nevada.
The crazy thing is, what you're talking about, every place that we went to, it was one trip that we went to with our church. Every country that we went to, there was like a festival going on every town.
Really?
So we kind of got to experience like a little bit of everything, you know? And it was all different too. The crazy part though was we went to Israel for like 8 days, and we're eating nothing but falafels. So it was like meat and bread. Like that's a majority of like what they fed us or what they had around, and some other fish that was like $25 a plate. And it wasn't even that good, dude. I was mad. But anyways, after eating that for 8 days, almost breakfast, lunch, and dinner, we go to Germany, and we forgot to exchange our money to get the francs, or whatever they spend over there. So the only place we go to eat was this this place that had falafels because they're the only ones that took credit card. I was so mad. I was like, I can't do it.
Yeah, that's one thing about traveling is fucking getting around.
The crazy part though is they're so advanced in their education. Is the guy who was taking the order, the cashier, he was trying to say like, do you speak German? And we're like, no. He's all, do you speak French? And we're like, no. He's all, do you speak Spanish? And my wife was like, yeah. And he started speaking to us in Spanish.
He fucking knew every language but English?
Apparently, like, a majority of, the European world, they know multiple languages.
That's fucking...
It's crazy, though.
Crazy, yeah.
It's so cool, though.
Yeah, that's honestly, like, that's real fucking...
And then where we stayed, one of our friends, she had a family member that was living in Germany over there. Uh-huh. So she came and visited us at the little apartment that we're staying at. Uh-huh. And her husband, he was from Morocco. So he was like, so we got like a full experience of like all the cultures. It was a good time.
What do you think is like the longest period of time that you can like travel? You know, like people that, I'm gonna be gone for 2 weeks or a month, or you know.
Yeah.
I feel like after a week, I'll probably get tired.
I think for me, it would depend on what we're doing, and like what it's like out there. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like if we're just chilling, because when we went to Mexico a few years ago, like it was beautiful and I liked it. It was nice and slow, but all there was to do was like just chill. And like the food that we ate was all like meat and cheese every day, like tacos, obviously. And I was like, by day 3, we were there for 4 days, 5 nights, and by day 3, I was like, dude, I need a salad. Like I can't do any more meat and cheese, bro.
What the fuck, dude? I couldn't.
What are you gonna do? It happens.
Yeah.
What about you? How many days do you think you could?
I think I can get like a week before I start getting homesick. Because like sometimes like when I go on my like little trips and shit, and like we're in the Airbnb, and like we only go for like 3 or 4 days, and I'm already like, fuck.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm the dude at the sleepovers who's up while everybody else is chilling, like sleeping. Like that's me. So everywhere we go, I'm kind of like that, you know, because I need peace and quiet to sleep. I need that comfortability of knowing you're cool, you know.
I used to be like that when I was young. I used to not be able to like sleep anywhere. But then like you start getting drinks in you and you can care less. You know?
Well, you could go that route.
Yeah,
that's
it's like fuck. I can care where I sleep. And it's usually on the couch and shit.
Well, when you're drinking, you could pretty much sleep anywhere and be cool, right?
Yeah.
So there's been times where either myself or my friends have slept in like closets. Man, that's when we were young. Now I need like a pillow so I don't hurt my neck. So
Times have changed now.
hey, man, time stops for no man. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, that shit is scary.
Are you feeling it now that you're 21? Like, what am I gonna do with my life?
Yeah. Now it's kind of like, I have to start a fire under my ass, you know, I have to start getting shit going.
What is, do you have any plans yet? It's fine if you don't, I'm just asking.
I don't really have like plans, like solid plans.
Uh-huh.
But I am trying to figure it out.
Well, that's good, man, because I think a lot of like kids these days, and even some adults, they just want to like chill and be taken care of, you know. I have a friend that his brother-in-law, this was like 26 years old, he still has his mom fill out applications for him. And she was like, nah, that's my baby, and he just was like, well, no, he's a man.
Well, fucking LAUSD, I remember my mom, she woke me up. Like, this was like at the time when I didn't have a job or anything, so I was thinking till like 2 p.m.
The typical out of high school life?
And fucking, she's like, there's an application for you on the table, fill it out. I was like, what the, damn.
So in her loving mother way, she was like, get a job, you lazy.
Yeah, she's tired of me being at home.
What were you doing right after high school? What was it like? Walk me through it.
Right after high school, I didn't really do much until like you know how you have like a 2-3 month break.
Yeah.
I did that. Then I went to community college, and fucking after 3 days I dropped out. I hated that shit. I hated that shit so much.
I did that too. I did a little bit longer, because my thing was I was going to try to join the wrestling team because I was a wrestler in high school. But I was working my first job, which was Target, overnight. And I couldn't do both. I should have stuck with wrestling, but I was kind of over it at that point. Wanted to do something different. Make money even though I was making like pennies on the dollar.
Isn't it crazy, like, what happens if you did go with wrestling?
I'd be, probably a millionaire. You know, living in a mansion by now, but...
You know, fucking WWE.
Hey, that's a tough sport. Have you ever seen, like, the training for that?
Nah. But I feel like it's crazy, like, because all those fucks are fit. Like, there's not one fucker that...
Yeah, they're not on steroids for sure, but...
yeah, put them on blast like that.
Hey, man. It is what it is.
Yeah, I guess so.
It happens. The crazy thing about that, though, is I used to work with this dude, and he was saying that he was training to be... his stepdad was training him to go into that because he did that. I don't think it was, like, WWE status, but he was in no type of shape to be at the time. But
hopefully he's doing good.
Yeah, man. More power to you, man. I'm not a hater. I just play one on TV.
I went to community college for 3 days. And then the reason why I left is because they were offering everybody 2 years free of community college, right? 2 years free. But then the teacher, it was an English teacher. What it was named, I fucking do not remember. But he was like, he was telling us about buying textbooks and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, well, you guys are getting 2 years free, so you guys should be able to buy these textbooks.
What the?
And that shit just like ticked me off. I was like, I don't fucking want to buy no textbooks. I don't even want to be here. So like mid class, I just packed up all my shit and left. And
Would you pack your backpack with your binder that was empty and your number 2 pencil?
The fucking binder with just a stack of papers in it, just line papers. And then I called my mom right away. I was like, hey mom, this shit isn't for me. She was like, I told you so, moron.
Your mom said that too?
Yeah. Because she was just, because she knew that school wasn't for me. Like, she knew that I can't fucking sit still, or like, if it's not something interesting, I'm not going to pay attention.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
She knows you.
Yeah. Which, I mean, it's true, because like, if you don't have an interesting conversation for me, I fucking walk away.
You just walk away. Have you always been like that? Rude?
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah. Yeah, like during class, fucking, I would never be sitting still. I would always be either watching people do some, like, dumb shit or doing dumb shit myself.
At least you're honest about it. Some people will be like, oh, I was the best student. I was like, dude, I was in a class with you. You were not the best student.
And then
You just did all the extra credit.
And then I called my best friend right after, and I was like, hey, I'm dropping out of school. And he was like, oh shit, I want to pick you up. And then
What did you guys do when he picked you up?
oh fuck, we probably want to go eat or something. I don't know. Fucking been a while.
It's been a while, dude. It was only like 2 years ago.
Nah,
What the heck?
it was 4.
4 years. How fast have those 4 years gone by? In retrospect, now that you're here.
See, the thing is, those 4 years have been a very long 4 years.
Really?
They really have, because COVID,
Oh, that's true.
like, so much has happened.
You haven't really got a fair shake then. Because,
Yeah.
COVID. Then you went straight into another job.
Yeah.
Alright.
And then, so then I went from McDonald's to DHL. They fucking, DHL sucked, man. Like, I don't lie to you, like, it was 8 hours of nothing, because they just started up. So they weren't really getting, like, orders like that, you know?
Was it like a new hub or something?
Yeah. Okay. They started one over there in, like, Rosemead. Like, right by that cemetery, you know, that big-ass cemetery?
What did mom say when you quit DHL?
The thing is, I got fired. Yeah. And I fucking knew it, too, because,
Walk me through the day. You say,
yeah,
what happened?
okay,
What
okay,
happened?
So these fucks, they couldn't fire me in the morning, so they wasted my day, you know? So they're like, hey, everyone, fucking like 15 people just like, hey, Adam wants to talk to you. That was the name of my boss.
Shout out Adam.
Yeah, shout out Adam. He was like, oh, Adam wants to talk to you. Adam wants to talk to you. I was like, Adam never wants to talk to me. Fuck, I'm gonna get fired. So then I go, and he's like, hey man, he's like, not you like you're a bad worker or anything like that. He's like, he was like, you were like the very bottom. He's like, me personally, I didn't want to get rid of you, but
Like that a little bit, yeah.
I think what it was is because they used to work with like hired agencies and shit, you know.
Oh yeah.
So like some people they couldn't fire because of the agency.
Really? Those are like the first
Yeah.
people they do fire.
And you think so?
Yeah.
Well, maybe I'm fucking wrong.
Maybe Adam was just trying to protect you.
Okay, lie to me.
Maybe he's a nice guy. I don't know, man.
But yeah, and then fucking he was just like, oh yeah, and then I was like, fuck. So then I grabbed my I got a check, right? They passed me a check, and it was for only like $500. I was like, how the fuck am I gonna survive with only $500 in my pocket? You know? Shit.
I know this guy. He worked for a fast food restaurant. I'm not gonna say which one because he'll know who I'm talking about. He worked there for like 3 days. And then he was saying like he was texting because the manager never texted him his schedule, so he never came in. And they're like, "Hey, what happened? Like you don't want to work or what?" He's all, "You never text me. How am I supposed to come in?" So, anyways, he worked like 3 days and quit. This was like 4 months ago. This fool still has money from that check that he's spending.
Really?
So, contrary to what you're saying right now, there are people who make those checks.
That is fucking crazy.
It happens.
Yeah, no, but I guess that wasn't my final check because a month later I got a check for like $1,500.
Really?
And I was like, oh shit! Like right when like my money was running extremely low.
The Lord provides, dog.
Yeah, I was like, oh, thank fucking God.
I worked this one job. What it was is like you worked for the trains like the BNSF, whatever it's called. And you're a driver, and you go to the different like railroad drop-offs, and you pick up the operators, and you drive them to the next one. Let me tell you what this job was, how stupid it was. So they give you like a 15-passenger van, and then they tell you like, all right, they put like 6 of us who were training in orientation in there. They're like, all right, this is what you do. This is, the first drop off. This is the second one. And they're like, oh, by the way, you guys cannot put it in reverse, or we're gonna like write you up. And a couple write-ups, we're gonna fire you. And we're like, what? So if you did for whatever emergency, you have to back up. You have to get out, put a cone, and then make sure that nobody's around you. And meanwhile, they're tracking you on the camera because they all have like GPS. So if you put in the reverse, the manager would call you, be like, hey, what's going on? Like, you okay? So I was like, dude. So anyways, long story short, it was a 6-hour orientation. That was only 6 hours. I worked for them and I quit. And I was collecting, they kept getting sued every so often, like class action suits. So I was getting checks for like, $3, $6, $20 for like 4 years, dude. I was like, heck yeah.
That's great.
That was awesome. I was like, yes. Y'all got any more of those jobs?
Yeah, like I feel like everyone at least has that one job where they only work for a day,
Yeah.
Have you seen Parts Authority is down the street from our job now?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? I worked there for a day. It was during COVID, like mid-COVID. And fucking I went through a hiring agency. And that shit sucked ass. They didn't have it was so hot in there. It was like I was sweating. There was sweat marks on my mask. It was terrible.
That was the worst time working in a warehouse with a mask.
Yeah.
Do you remember? Were you working there when the fires were going on? So it was like smoke in there with a mask, and they were just like, "Yeah, drink more water." Oh man, drink more water. Yeah, fool, I'm gonna die of inhaling toxic smoke, but the water's gonna save me for sure. Good times, dude. I mean, what are you gonna do, right?
Yeah.
You gotta work. You don't work, you don't eat.
Yeah. The shitty part about life, huh?
Yeah. So, what's your dream job?
My dream job is not having a job.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, to get that dream, how are you winning the lotto? What's going on?
Nah, cause fucking, I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna go about it, but the thing is, I know I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying?
So do you think you're just gonna be applying for EDD the rest of your life,
or something like that? Nah.
That's an option for some people.
Well, I mean, honestly, my dream job is just doing something I love, like owning like a company of something I love, or I'm passionate about that I really like.
I respect it. Like what? Like raving?
Nah.
Or you think that's a temporary thing?
That's one thing that I would like to do. I'm gonna be honest with you. I would like to throw events.
Okay.
Like
like entertainment planning?
Yeah, like there used to be party crews and shit.
Yeah.
Like obviously I would want to do it on a bigger scale. I'm only doing that shit in someone's backyard.
Yeah. I feel you. I get the vision.
Yeah. Like I would like to do that shit. I think it would be cool.
Do it, man.
And the thing is, at my events, there's not a phone allowed.
Ooh.
Yeah, you have to go and you gotta enjoy yourself.
That's good. Because that is a thing, right? It's ruined because everybody
Because everyone has their fucking cell phone. I get it, memories and shit like that.
No, the memory is enjoying the dang thing.
Exactly.
I hate.
And then it's like if the person that you're telling it to doesn't believe you, you shouldn't be around that person. Like, they don't trust you.
Yeah, dude. All these negative Nellies bring you down in life.
Oh, you really did that shit? It's like, yes.
You really saw Tiesto? Pics or it didn't happen.
I don't know why Tiesto knows how to put on a fucking show, man.
Dude, he's been doing it for,
Yeah,
I don't even know.
Him and fucking Benny Benassi.
Ooh.
Those have been like two of my favorite sets that I've seen so far.
Benny Benassi. You caught him at this last one?
Yeah, I saw Tiesto at this last one.
No, Benassi.
Benassi, no. But I would fucking love to see him again.
Heck yeah, dude.
Yeah, cause fucking Benny.
I like, one of my favorite, like, of his lesser known tracks is Finger Food. Have you ever heard that one?
Yeah. You
That
told me
one's
about that one.
sick,
Yeah.
dude.
That was cool.
And Fly Away, my boy put me on. At the time, we were both working at this print shop in Vernon. And he was supposed to be my trainer, and the first day that I showed up, he was an hour and a half late. So I was like standing there, like, looking all lost. And then that was the time we were drinking Monsters all the time. So we get all cracked out on Monsters and be making videos. So we were like TikTok famous before, ahead of its time. You know, this was when like Instagram was barely coming out with like little videos. So we made a video of us dancing and that fool was twerking on the wall. To that song, Fly Away. It was super hilarious.
But yeah, that is one thing I would like to do. I would like to throw events and shit like that.
That'd be sick, man.
It would be cool.
How do you do that? Have you looked into it?
I'm sure it's a lot.
Like, obviously you don't need college for, or maybe you do, right, for event planning?
I mean, fuck, I'm not gonna go to college for fucking event. I'm just gonna be like, hey.
But going to college when you know what you want to do is a little bit easier, though, right?
Yeah.
All right, man. Thanks for coming and hopping on this. You know what you think?
Take it back.
Grab it.
Shit, motherfucker. I like it.
Yes.
Okay.
You are, man.
I can't help it.
All right, brother. Thanks, man.